Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little minute. I have not been feeling all that great. I need to go on a cleanse. I got some more sea moss. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that with some ashwagandha root powder that I have and make me a cute little gel. I gotta get some more lemons and pineapple because that's what I use to flavor it with. I've noticed in the past couple of months that I have been filled with mucus. And a lot of people say Dr. CB was a quack, but honey, he's not wrong when it comes down to mucus being like the number one reason we suffer from chronic illness. And when I tell you this is like the third time within a 2-month period that I've had the same exact sickness, which was nothing more than lack of taste, a fever that was bipolar as hell. 1 minute I'm hot, 1 minute I'm cold, 1 minute I'm regular, the next minute I'm not. This last time was the first time in my life that I've actually finished off an entire box of the NyQuil packs. Usually I get through about 2 or 3 of those things, child, and I use the liquid gels. And I'm usually good after that, but this was the first time I've actually used the entire box. That kind of scared me. And NyQuil is very scary, child. Like, if you take it and you resist it, you are loopy as hell, girl. Like, ooh, child. But that thing just was taking me, but the entire time, right? The entire time, I'm literally, like, stuffed up. Both of my nostrils, child, like my eyes were like red and stiff, child, and itchy as fuck, like I was weak. But most of it was really just me hacking up a bunch of mucus. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is the third time that this is the exact same things are happening to me. And I'm just like, okay, cool, I know what I need to do. So it's not just about like eating right and all that other shit and working out. It's about taking the right type of herbs, child. So I've been doing a bunch of research during this time period, and we're gonna get on to some of these African roots, child, these African herbs that are hopefully going to help reverse a lot of that, help drain this mucus from this body, child, and that way I can continue being a healthy ass bitch, okay? Because I have no time for that. I was like, hell nah. Like, I've never like hacked up, and you know, I'm a smoker, so I know all of the years, child, that I've been doing that, you know. So I have to do something, girl. I have to quit. I'm gonna have to do something because I don't want to continue my life like this. You know, I just, if we're gonna be in a stressful ass world, at least let me be a healthy, hello God, bitch in a stressful ass world. Like, come on now. And you know, in 5 years, I'll be touching 40. So at that point, I'm sorry, but like, I'm with everybody else, girl. Like, there's a desperation to cling to youth. And I believe the best way to do that is to, you know, live a healthy, balanced lifestyle. And that means eating, drinking, you know, it's just like, it's crazy to me because in order to get all of what you need from a real healthy, organic way of living, right, you need to have some damn money. Hello God, because I'm sorry, a salad fills you up for like 5 minutes and then you're ready to eat something else right after that. So if I'm gonna get an abundance of salad, an abundance of fruits and vegetables, like, you're gonna spend some money, girl, especially nowadays. These farmers ain't playing, girl. They want their things. They want their things, honey. And if you're not about those pesos, if you ain't about that dollar, honey, These hoes ain't talking your language, but you still can get those Doritos for cheap. You still can get that fried catfish dinner for cheap, that fried chicken for cheap. But girl, good luck trying to eat healthy. Thought your grocery bill was something, bitch. No, God. Try to eat healthy. Because when you eat healthy, you have to eat more. You notice when you're unhealthy, all those calories, all that sugar, all those, nasty ingredients, they kind of fill you up a little bit because it's trash. The cleaner you eat, you're going to get hungrier. Especially if you're also working out. Your body needs, calories to burn. So, girl, I don't know. That's why I'm with Marianne Williamson, honey. She's running for president yet again, honey. This is her second run. And she's speaking my language. She's out here exposing these restaurants and these fast food places, girl. She's out here just letting the girls know what we've been being preached to for the past couple years about, this corrupt-ass government and the special interest groups that are, here to kill us and make us more dependent on big pharma. These doctors are out here, giving you treatments instead of the cure. Bad, horrible advice. They're not giving you the tools or the resources or even the knowledge to let you know that you can reverse a lot of your chronic illnesses just by changing your lifestyle. Fruits, vegetables, shit, even soup. Soup is cheap to make, girl. And it's really healthy for you. We don't need all that. We're trained and we're conditioned to believe that we need to stuff our bellies. But we don't need all of that, girl. I'm also learning about the power of fasting. There's a bunch of testimonials and a lot of people out here swearing, child, by the sword of fasting and the power that it has to reverse chronic illnesses. Disease and all of that stuff. And the more I dig into it, the more I'm like, I'm convinced. Because all of that is the opposite of what the government has been peddling for a better part of the last 100 years, girl. Think about all the a lot of ingredients are meant to prolong, a food. There's a lot of preservatives. There's a lot of, other trash in there that are meant to look at some of these expiration dates. Oh, this doesn't expire for 2 years, girl. Or, a cheese, girl. Or a milk for a month. Girl, what? Like, I don't believe none of that. And then we're hearing stories left and right. These investigative reports, child, of, these grocery stores and these meat markets that are switching out expiration dates. They're taking out the old meat, they're cleaning it, refiltering it, girl, and then repackaging it. And some don't even give a fuck. They're just out here just changing the tag, girl, changing the label. So even those Best Buy dates, those expiration dates, you can't even trust those. They're out here, that pre-seasoned meat they sell in the meat aisle too. It's a little bit more expensive because it's pre-seasoned for you already. Hello, God. Well, apparently the reason they do that is because they're trying to mask the smell of old meat. So, girl, please, this country should definitely be on trial for its crimes against humanity. Again, shout out to Marianne Williamson, child. She'll definitely get my vote. The bitch was talking about how McDonald's over in Europe, they don't have the same damn fries that we have over here, because in Europe they have strict laws against contaminants and hazardous material being used in their food. America is the only country, they say, girl, that allows free reign for, basically they could just make this shit up, girl, and put everything in the kitchen sink in your goddamn food, and it's allowed. Again, look how fast the FDA said, girl, we're going to go ahead and approve the saver, girl, the jab, girl. We're going to go ahead and approve her, girl, even though we don't have no real research on her. Even though a lot of doctors came forward and said they don't even know what the hell's in it. They're not even trained on vaccines, girl. Look at the medical community coming out, girl, and speaking against, hello God, the all saving grace, child. Isn't that crazy? I've been paying close attention to that. Child, you don't know what these people done told to convince you to put in your body, girl. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, child, I'm just like trying to wake up and realize, and again, clinging to youth. I got my hair cut recently, hello God, okay. And the young man that was cutting my hair, I was just like looking down as I'm just like, oh my God, all that gray. So, you know, it's a reminder that, girls, you got to get your life together. I'm trying to, you know, even though this life is stressful, girl, I don't give a damn what anybody say. Even the most depressed, you know, bitch in the world is always going to try to live a little longer, girl. So I got to do something about quit smoking. I'm not going to lie. Health insurance last year was so high that I had no choice but to cancel my my health insurance. So going to a doctor these days is going to be a little bit more thoughtful on my part, because ain't nobody got, you know, I'm not going to be paying just a copay. I'm going to be paying the full thing. And it's not like one of those things where just bill me later. Everyone's like, oh, you can just go to the ER. Child, the ER is for emergencies, girl. When you just need a regular checkup or some blood drawn, because I like to do that every year. I like to get a physical every year, and I like to get my blood drawn. I told you I became a little bit more serious about, you know, going to the doctor. And I had an Indian doctor, and he was different than everybody. He was like, child, eat better. You know, when I was 350 pounds, he was my doctor, and he was like, you need to eat better. And when I had the scare with my liver, when I thought it was cancer, child, eat better. Like, he wasn't trying to prescribe me nothing. All he prescribed me was some good ass advice. And within a few months period, I was able to, you know, reverse all that shit that was happening with my liver, you know. So yeah, we just got to do better. We have to start conditioning ourselves to do better. My apartment complex put up this little gate in my backyard area, and it left me a cute little piece of space. So I'm going to be trying. I don't know if I'm too late now, but I do live in Florida, so anything is possible when it comes to growing things like plants and, you know, vegetables and fruits and shit. So I'm gonna buy some stuff like right before the summer, hopefully, and I'm just gonna try to grow my own shit. At least the stuff that I find, you know, tasty, like peppers and, you know, onions, and, you know, I'm gonna try to grow my own stuff. I have a green thumb, honey, okay? I grew a whole couple of gardens at some of the foster parents' houses that I lived at, because it just helped me. You know, I love planting shit. Okay, I love a good seed, girl, okay? Yes, girl. Yes, honey. Go ahead and make her wet, girl. Every couple of days, watch her groweth. Okay, hello, God. Yes, bitch. But, yeah, we got to do better, girl. I got to do better. You hear it. You know, and I've never blown my nose as much, you know, in the past couple weeks in my whole life. I just, ooh. And I wonder if nose hairs are a problem, because I be wanting to snatch these motherfuckers out, because I feel like that really does add to, I got to do some research on that. Do nose hairs affect the way, you know, like you collect stuff? Because like I have been picking my nose, girl, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a nasty bitch either. Girl, please, I get a cute like couple of napkins, bundle those girls up real good, and then I just get in there, girl, and I release her. But like I've noticed a large buildup of that, you know, large buildups of earwax and shit, and that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. And like I said, the whole mucus thing, I have drained, girl. I have coughed up. I have sneezed out, girl. I have blown out, girl. Like, you wouldn't believe. And I'm just convinced that it's it's all this bullshit. It's the smoking, it's the trash food, you know, all of that stuff. It's time for a total change. A total change. A total change. But first I need to get some change, okay? Because this shit ain't gonna be cheap. Oh, child. Whew, girl. But I'm gonna go in here into this gym. I haven't been into the gym all week because I have been like really under the weather. So I'm gonna get in here and get back to it, child. I know that I have a lot to catch up on. I have already missed 2 episodes of Chasing Dallas. The 3rd one is coming out this week, so I gotta do something, child. I got some other videos that I need to be getting to as well. I've been making a list, honey, checking it twice and finding out which topics, hello God, will be discussed. A lot of things have been happening in this raggedy ass world in our own backyards. A lot of stuff out there in the entertainment world has been happening. I have one question, and I know people are gonna be like, where the hell is this coming from? Whatever happened with Trey Songz? I'm gonna leave y'all there with that real quick. Like, shouldn't he be paraded on the public stage, being flogged, honey, hello God, being beaten, hello God, being tried, hello God, and punished for his sins against women, for his outrageous behaviors in these public gatherings, girl? Like, I just would love to know, like, when did we become so hush mouth? We drug R. Kelly through the streets of life. Now, what he did obviously was extremely heinous and against all of the laws of life. But Trey Songz, and I hate to put him in the same box, but like, come on, girl. Like, no, we're not gonna let, the same way y'all ain't let Tory Lanez slide, we're not about to let motherfucking Trey Songz slide. What is the tea? Are these girls, did he give up his entire fortune, honey, and pay out a lot of money to keep the girls in hush mode? Like, what's going on? Ever since he was ejected, girl, from 50 Cent's party in Houston last year, we haven't heard a peep about no Trey Songz. And you know, I am the king and queen of truth and justice, and I feel like he's done a lot of stuff out here, and I think that's why we're trying to bury him in the past, in the land of forgotten, hello God. But no, I didn't forget. And let me tell you why I didn't forget. When people try to push you into the forgotten land, that makes me realize there's a lot more to what the fuck you done did in this life than what is being led on. Let's tell the truth. Because I feel like there's an intention on hiding Trey Songz from the public to the point where people will forget this bitch. And the reason for it is because he's done some real crazier things than what has been put out there in the public about him. And I feel like if we put him on the public stage, hello God, and we continue to press on him, and all these more, remember the women were coming forward, girl. Now ain't nobody coming forward. Hush money was paid out. He's been ejected from the community. We don't talk about him. They don't play his music no more. None of that. We don't even remember him, girl. But I do. And I remember what you've done, and I believe you've done even more. But people are trying to somewhat protect you. And I think in the same way as R. Kelly, those people stayed hushed for so long, they knew what the hell was going on. But they was benefiting from it. And now look, most of those people are on trial right now. So I asked this question, Trey Songz, I have not forgotten. Your victims should not have forgotten. And the people that have helped you cover this stuff up, hide this shit, it will be exposed. By hook or crook, girl. It may not happen now, but it will happen. Because again, I'm going to restate this. Hello, God. Y'all doing a lot of hard work keeping this boy hidden in hopes that we forget, because there's a bigger story here. He's done worse. I'm telling you, I know it in my spirit. My spirit never fails me. My spirit never fails me. I've sensed it from the first accusation that was brought out about him when he pressed up on old girl at that party. When he did what he did to Keke Palmer. I know it, I know it, I know it. And I think y'all know it too. What else has this man done? I want to hear about it. I think we deserve to hear about it. I think these girls, boys, whoever girl, I believe their stories need to be told. This man is not as big as y'all think he is, girl. He has no more money left. So let's talk about it. Monsters need to be held accountable for their sins against humanity, bitch. And that's on period. I love y'all. Child, I'll be back when I can. Be blessed and never stressed. All right. And remember that health is wealth, y'all. Take care. Bye.